Hi everybody, I'm Kathleen Byram, and I'd like to tell you about how I became a donkey. That's Dawnkey. It started back at ICHC.com. That was where they had the original picture of the little cat saying, "I can has cheeseburger?" That started an amazing experience and zillions of friendships. I came there in, I don't know what year it was, maybe 2008, something like that. And it was a very snarky place. Now, I don't have a problem with snark. There's nothing wrong with that. But I get tired of it, seeing it everywhere. I like to see a little kindness sprinkled around. And so I decided to join this place, and I was in a mental state where I needed to be loved by people. And so I had to think, what kind of avatar do I really want for this place? And I thought long and hard, and I came up with that donkey. You know the one. The hilarious donkey, which back then I was a little funnier than I am now. I'm not too funny now, but back then I was more amusing, and I chose the donkey as my avatar, and I started hamming it up like a donkey. But besides hamming it up, I was also sharing my feelings with people about all kinds of things, and I was finding people who needed to hear it and was kind to them and was loving to them. And it seems like there were other people who were in the same mindset, and we all created a new vibe there of love and fun. And we proceeded to have tons of it, of fun, and it spread. We started meeting each other. We had what we called cheese meets, and they were wonderful. And we would go places and see things together. And I went up to Oregon, and I stayed with a lady who didn't know me from Adam except on the computer playing the donkey. And she took care of me. And I was awful because I was very mentally ill at that time. And I thank her for that so very much. Her kindness toward me. I was a mess. And eventually I grew. I started growing spiritually and lovingly, and it became an amazing thing. I became known as the donkey, and eventually it kind of switched over to a Dawn Key, Dawnkey, and I felt good that I had an impression on people. I was making an impression with love, and it felt great. And then something happened, and we moved on to Facebook. And now I have a bunch of cheese friends in Facebook. And I try to get them to follow me to other places too. Some of them, my friends. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience and ride. And it's been healing and helpful, and I've made the best friends in the world. And I just wanted to tell you that. And I want to read to you from my book, Conversations with Donkey, A Bipolar Journey, which is available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart online. I just want to read you the introduction. Hi there, my name is Kaffy, and I'd like to be your friend. Don't worry, just sit back and relax, because being my friend subjects you to 24/7 love. I hope you will read this book and enjoy it thoroughly. I hope you write in the margins. That is what they are there for. If you want to draw a donkey in there, go for it. The blank spaces are for you, my friend. This book can be read from start to finish, but instead I encourage you to pick and choose what you want to read first. Just look through the table of contents and pick what looks fun to read. Nobody is saying you have to read it all, or even read it at all. It can sit on your coffee table and remind you that you are loved. If that is all my book means to you, it's enough. This book you hold in your hands is an instrument of love. It is meant to give you encouragement, loving feelings, ideas, and even sometimes make you angry, because life can do that. It isn't meant to tell you from start to finish what happened to my mind and soul. Instead, take it as a series of essays and enjoy. I believe there will be more to come. I love you, friend, and I hope you love this book. Donkey hugs. And that's that. It's been 7 minutes and I need to go. Would you please like, subscribe, and maybe give me a comment? Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.